Hello everyone and welcome to your movement of the day, which is a beautiful full body Pilates Express workout. Now all you need is your beautiful bodies. We have body weight today, so no equipment. Just make sure you have a mat or supportive surface. And now this one's a great way to use in the mornings to energize and wake up, but use this however you like. And if you're ready, let's get started. So meet me laying down on your backs and firmly ground your feet into the mat, into the earth, and just make sure those feet are in line with your hips. And from here, we're going to take your index finger and your thumbs, put them together and make a triangle, and then place that triangle just below the belly button. So starting with the thumbs, just below the belly button. And we're going to tilt and tuck. I love using this one to really engage that pelvic floor and your abs. So let's take an inhale. When you exhale, I want you to tuck the pelvis and press your lower back into the floor, into the mat. Really thinking about that rib to hip connection. And then inhale, tuck that pelvis away from you. So then that triangle tilts away. Inhale, and then exhale, pressing that lower back down. Inhale as you arch that back, tilting the pelvis away. Exhale, press it in, really thinking about that belly button drawing down to your spine. Connecting that breath with our movement, with your body and your core. The breath is the center of everything we do, as well as this ab engagement. Do a few more here. Inhale, tucking that pelvis away. Exhale, tailbone heavy. One more. Inhale. And exhale, press that lower back down. Imprint that spine. And then find a neutral spine. Place those hands down by your side. Let's take an inhale. And exhale, tucking that pelvis again, this time drive through the heels, lifting the hips up into your first bridge, and then slowly lower back down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, pressing up. Support yourself on those shoulder blades, and then inhale, roll down, articulate that spine. Good. Inhale. Exhale, rib to hip connection, driving up. Little pause at the top, don't rush through the movement. And slowly lower back down. Make sure we're driving through our heels. That's going to really activate the glutes. So wiggle those toes. Beautiful. On this next one, hold it up there. Holding your bridge. Let's release your right leg off the mat into tabletop and then lower back down. Don't lower the hips. Other side, left leg off, lower down. So marching that bridge, really stabilizing those hips, keeping that core steady. My advanced, you can reach those arms to the ceiling if you'd like. So throughout this workout, I'll offer modifications. So don't you worry. You can take this as easy or as hard as you feel you need this morning or today. It's morning for me. Last one here. Now hold that bridge, little pulses down and up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower back down. Beautiful. Now taking those knees in to our chest, and let's just take circles. One way, and then the other. Just releasing any tension here. Make sure you go the other way if you haven't already. Reverse that direction. And then meet me with those legs or those feet planted back down into the ground, Feet in line with the hips, hammock the head into the hands. Elbows wide, taking an inhale, ribs in. Exhale, crunching up. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, back down. Really pressing that belly button in towards the spine. So really think about that visual cue. That's going to help you engage that core correctly. Relax the neck, so really lifting up from the chest. Good, slight tuck of that chin. Beautiful. On this next one, crunching up, release the hands out down by your side. Bring them back to your head and then lower back down. Crunching up, reach the hands. Really stretch through your fingertips here, so energy through the arms. Keep that breath. Keep that chin tucked. Protect that spine. Good. Slow and steady. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On this next one, let's crunch up, release those hands. Bring your right leg to tabletop, followed by your left. And now let's pulse the arms down. Little modified hundreds here. You're not here long. Energy through the hands. Press that belly button in towards your spine. For 8, 7, 6, we've got scissor kicks. In 4, lift up a little higher. 3, 2, 1, grab onto your right leg, extend the left. Stretch and strengthen here. Switching. Good, really bringing that knee to your nose, feeling that deep stretch as you work those abs. Lengthen for 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, hug it in. All right, now let's take those legs into a diamond shape. So point the toes, heels together, knees out. Place your hands down by your side. Single leg toe tap. So let's tap the right down, bring it back to center, followed by the left. So alternating in this diamond shape, toe taps. As you lower the leg, think about really imprinting that spine, imprinting your tailbone down. Now, if you'd like, stay here. Otherwise, double leg toe tap. Connecting that breath, making sure we don't arch the back, really pressing that lower back into the mat. Good. So strong. Getting into those lower abs. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees to kiss together, coming up. Grab onto behind your hamstrings and just gently roll yourself up, and then we're coming onto our elbows. So support yourself here. Try not to sink into those hands, lifting up from the chest. Tabletop the legs. From here, we're rocking. So knees and feet kiss together. We rock to the right. Extend both legs. Bend, and then back through center. If that's too much, you can just stick with the rocks without extending the legs. Ready, let's go. So rocking, extending the legs out, bring them back to tabletop, 90-degree bend, back through center, other side. Really slow and controlled here. Pressing that belly button in towards that spine. I'll always remind you, take your time. Really pointing those toes to lengthen and get that beautiful muscle engagement. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure we're not collapsed. Come up out of those shoulders and then bicycle the legs. Little quicker here, driving alternating knees into our chest and lengthening. Good for 10, 9, 8, heating up. Good for 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. All right, now we're coming into our quadruped position or our 4-point kneel. So knees underneath your hips, palms underneath your shoulders. Let's work the right leg to start. So point that right toe. We drive it up to the ceiling through a donkey kick. Open up the hip through your hydrant and then lower down. So starting off with hip circles, driving up, opening the hip and lowering back down. Really keeping your shoulders and your hips square to the mat. So that means they point down to the mat. So we're not over rotating. Really think about that form. Let's reverse now. So we open up the knee, come through our donkey kick, square off the hips and lower back down. Open up. Really lifting from the knee. Squeeze those glutes and open up that hip. A beautiful hip opener here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hold that 90-degree bend. Flex the foot, donkey kick. Come down, squeeze up. We come down, driving that foot to the ceiling. There's sirens going on outside. All action here today. Good. Drop into those bodies. If you've got distractions around you, the intention is to just find your peace through the chaos and through the burn. Hold that donkey kick, little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold the leg, 2, 1. We bend the elbows. Tricep push-up. Keep that foot in that 90-degree bend, lifting up. We point, extend, and then flex the foot to come in. Hamstring curl. Come down, tricep push-up, driving up, extend the leg, and back through center. Now, if you need to, you can always lower and do your push-up with both legs down, and then give me that hamstring curl. So you can separate those two movements if all together is too much. That's your modification. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Point, extend, lengthen, squeeze it in. So strong. Beautiful for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the leg long, come down to your elbows. Really hug those elbows in line with the shoulder. Keep the hips parallel. From here, we tuck that right knee in, knee to nose, extend it back out long. Crunch it in, exhale, and then inhale to lengthen. Slow and steady. Neutral spine as you kick it out. So try not to arch that back, or make sure we don't arch that back. Keep that neutral spine. Long, lean lines. We hold the leg long. In 4, in 3, in 2, 1. Hold the leg long, little pulses for 10, 9. Really find that sweet spot sitting on that right glute. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, coming up onto our right hand, and then support yourself on your left forearm. From here, we cross that right knee behind the left, cross it over, and then kick it out to your fire hydrant. We cross over and then come up and over through your fire hydrant. That's level 1. Now my advanced, we kick out and extend that right leg out. Cross it over, extend it out. Really getting into the glute and the oblique here. And you'll also feel your stabilizing side. So you're also burning that left side too. You'll feel that. I'm feeling my left today. Maybe not more than my right, but I'm definitely feeling that left glute. So squeeze everything, squeeze behind, extend it out nice and strong. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Sitting into a child's pose. Press it back. And then come ripple through the spine. Come down to our bellies. Lifting up, back extension. Come down, press into your child's pose. Little flow here. Come to your bellies. Lifting up, draw those shoulders back and down. Pressing back into your child's pose. Ripple through the spine. Good. Send those hips to your heels. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now let's walk yourself slowly up and get ready for the other side. So coming into your quadruped position, knees underneath your hips, palms underneath your shoulders. Let's work that left side now. Point that left toe, starting with those hip circles. Now this is the harder side because we already have a little bit of fatigue in that left side from stabilizing. So really hone into your form on this one. Driving that foot up, open up from the knee. Shoulders and hips parallel to the mat. Let's reverse. Open, lead from the knee. Square off the hip, come back down. Open up. Knee drops down, and then lower back down. Good. Keep that neutral spine. Gaze just a few inches in front of your fingertips. Last 3, 2, 1. Flexing the foot, donkey kick. We come down, we flex it up. Think about kicking off that ceiling, really imprinting that foot to the ceiling. Send energy through that left glute. Breathe as you lift. In a moment, we have pulses, and then you know what's coming up. We have that tricep push-up, hamstring curl combo. In 5, 4, 3, we pulse. 2, 1, hold it up. Little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Don't drop it. In 3, 2, 1. Don't drop the leg. Tricep push-up. Coming up, extend the leg, squeeze it in, pushing up, and then extend that left leg long, flex and squeeze that hamstring and glute. Hug the elbows in. Remember, you have the modification if you need to drop to both knees for that push-up. And then separate the move, hit that hamstring curl. Use your breath. That's going to help you. Inhale to lower. Exhale as you press up. Extend and squeeze. Beautiful. Keep that left hip down. Everything in line. Last 5, 4. Finish off this last 1, 2, 1. Leg is long. Hug those elbows in and come down to the elbows and forearms. Lengthen that left leg long. We hug everything in, knee to nose. Extend. Hug it in. Extend it long. As you extend, really lift and squeeze that left glute. Slow and controlled. Hug that knee in. The intention is getting that knee to your nose. That is the intention, even if it doesn't make it there. Mine's certainly not making it there. But really try and get that. That's going to really maximize everything in this move right here. Crunch it in. Extending long. We pulse in 3, 2, 1. Hold the leg long. Little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Come onto your right forearm in 2, in 1. Coming up onto your right forearm and then pressing into our left hand. Support yourself here. Crossing that left knee behind the right. Coming up to our fire hydrant, knee in line with the hip. Cross it over and then opening up. First layer here. My advance, you can extend that left leg long, extend it out, cross it over. I find this one such a feel-good move. Obviously really works the abs and glutes. It's not easy, but it feels so nice. Take your time. Enjoy it. Breathe into it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Pressing into a downward facing dog. Opening up. Pressing those heels down. Taking an inhale. And then let's exhale. Ripple through the spine. Come up onto our toes. Through your high plank. And then shifting back into your downward facing dog. High on those toes, through your high plank, and then shifting back. Beautiful. A couple more just like that, and then meet me in a high plank in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your high plank. Let's release that right knee off. Cross it to your left elbow, then right to right elbow. Extend it long. Lower back down, other side. Left knee, right elbow to left elbow. Extend it out long, lower back down. So windshield wipe, and then extend long, back down. You can always modify and just give me 1 knee crunch in and then back through your high plank. So you can always just crunch and then back to high plank. We're not here long. You've got it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Release. Pedal out. So good. And then let's release that right leg high to the sky, knee to nose. Let's take a beautiful pigeon here to stretch and open up. Square off the hips, and then either stay up tall or come all the way down in your sleeping pigeon. Take some deep breaths here. Good, and then slowly come out of it, moving through your downward facing dog. Do the other side. Left leg high. Drop that foot, shin and knee, squaring off those hips, and then either stay up tall or come all the way down. Breathe into any tightness you still feel, any tension. One more breath. Amazing, and then slowly come out of it and come into a comfortable seated position. Taking a moment here, reaching those hands up. We'll do a side bend, either side, dropping that right hand down, reaching that left hand overhead. Other side, keeping those sit bones on the ground. Let's do one more each side, because it's such a beautiful way to open up that side body. Exhale, really reaching over, and then back through center. You can keep stretching if you have the time, but this one's an express one, so if you need to go, let's close you out. Let's take a big breath all together. Exhale, hands through heart center. One more inhale, reaching up, taking all that good energy. Exhale, hands through heart center. Thank you so much for joining me. Your support and your presence on here really truly does mean the world to me, and I hope that your bodies loved and soaked up this workout today. I definitely feel very open and energized for the day, and that is my intention, that you feel that way after this workout, and keep coming back to it. If you enjoyed it, if you loved it, share it. Give me feedback as always. I love to hear from you in the comments. And I hope you have the most beautiful day, and I look forward to working out with you again really soon. Thank you.